to talk about this real quick. The Las Vegas Raiders finally have done what I've been preaching for them to do ever since the end of last season. That's to move on from Dave Ziegler, Josh McDaniels, the head coach. And you know, I don't like defensive minded head coaches. But I got to tell you what, Antonio Pierce, former player, New York Giant, usually defensive minded head coaches are really good in these situations. When you're underdogs, when you don't expect the team to succeed. Yes, they did play the lowly New York Giants and Danny DeVito came in, but that was still the best Raiders performance we've seen ever since Rich Bisaccia took over the team 2 years ago. I gotta tell you, it gives the Raiders some life here for me, and I'm gonna throw this out at you, Josh, real quick. In order to win in the National Football League, we know this is what you need. You need a great coach, preferably on the offense side of the ball, or you need a great offensive coordinator. You need a quarterback. You need a left tackle. Vegas has left tackle. Check. You need a pass rush. Vegas has it. Check. You need weapons on the offense side of the ball. Vegas has it. Check. To me, if Vegas goes out and they get a Ben Johnson, and they're going to have one of these top picks in the draft, we talk about college football all the time on this show, they're going to get one of the top quarterbacks. If you hit on the coach and the quarterback here in Vegas, you have Devontae Adams, you have Hunter Renfrow, you have Michael Meyer, you have Colton Miller, you have Max Crosby. There are building blocks here for this team. This is not a terrible job, not to mention you get to live in Las Vegas.
When are teams going to learn that it doesn't work to just skin the New England Patriots alive? Like, it didn't work when the Giants hired Joe Judge. It didn't work when the Detroit Lions hired Matt Patricia. And it did not work when the Raiders hired Josh McDaniels. I don't get it. Why do teams think it's going to work if you take someone from the Patriots? It's not that simple that, oh, I got someone from the Patriots. We're going to start playing like the New England Patriots. No, it doesn't work like that. But I do want to address what you were just saying about Devontae. I don't think Devontae's going to be there for the long term in Vegas. Think about why Devontae wanted to go to the Raiders. It's because his buddy, Derek Carr, was there. Well, then what did the Raiders do? They cut Derek Carr, and now he's down in the bayou playing for the New Orleans Saints. And, you know, you're getting all these comments from Devontae now, like, I don't know. I'm not the one who controls the offense and all this and that.
That was all McDaniels. There was a clear revolt against Josh McDaniels. I don't know if you saw the report Jay Glazer had on Sunday on Fox NFL Sunday. Essentially, there was a players' meeting where the players were allowed to rip into McDaniels, and they did. And McDaniels was so hurt by it that Antonio Pierce, McDaniels let him give a speech, and the players bought into his speech. And then, Pierce was talking about how, the 2007 Giants, so they took down the Patriots. And McDaniels got so pissed off about that, he started yelling at Pierce. And that seemed like the final straw. Nobody likes McDaniels there in Vegas. And I would say this if I'm the Raiders' new GM. Devontae Adams signed a 5-year contract there last year. He has 3 more years on his contract. He's one of the best wide receivers in the National Football League. I'm not getting rid of him for my young quarterback. I'm sorry, Devontae. You're going to stay and be part of this new offensive game plan.
Okay. And I get that, but I don't know if Devontae is going to buy into that.
Well, then he could pout and sit out for 3 years. I'm not trading him.
Here's the thing, Brandon. I totally get what you're saying. And you're not wrong in your assessment either. It's just when you have a high caliber player like that, they don't want to be in a rebuilding or retooling type of situation. Whatever word you want to use there.
Can I say this though? If Vegas hits on the quarterback, if they go out in the draft, if they were to get a Penix or a Bo Nix, so we both think it's going to work almost immediately in the NFL. This is the most stacked quarterback draft class that we've had in the NFL, maybe in forever. I don't see, and we're going to get to college football here in a sec. I don't see a lot of butts on the board here this year. So in Vegas, it's on the coach and the quarterback. They're not in a rebuild. Yes, they're in a tough division, but every team in the AFC has a freaking quarterback. Go for it. Make moves. The worst team in the AFC this year outside of Vegas may win like 5 games. I'm serious.
Okay. I would disagree that every team in the AFC has a quarterback because it doesn't seem like the Patriots fully believe in Mac Jones.
Okay, but Mac Jones is more capable than, say, Desmond Ritter, who got bet. I mean, look at the AFC versus the NFC.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
do you
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying, though. So,
Yeah.
like, if New England's the worst team in the AFC and they have the best head coach ever and a capable quarterback who I think is better than people think, but he's in a terrible situation with no wide receivers. Like, come on, dude. You can't take the AFC.
True. But again, when our team's going to learn that it doesn't work to just skin the Patriots alive? It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't.